Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people who believe in the power of heart everywhere, welcome back to the greatest show on television. It's ESPN's Sports Center. We've got all the sports recap you could possibly want. Our resident bocce ball expert is Preston Black.
Hey, yo.
And the only voice and authority you really need if you're going to be discussing semi-professional dodgeball. Damn. It's Don Mitchell. If you're joining us for the first time, you'll know that we sort of write the rules on sports. Mm-hmm. The old rules for sports that you got out there, just throw them right on out, because we're writing the new rule sets.
Wow.
Football, get rid of that ball. It's now a bucket. It's very hard to throw and to catch and to carry, but I think it's going to add a real major level of difficulty.
Okay.
For the Super Bowl, the bucket will be full of lava.
Oh.
So the players are going to have to get new gloves.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the rule changes in tennis?
Tennis is now, instead of rackets, they're using
Butterfly nets.
No, baby Christmas trees.
Ooh. I thought that whatever you said wasn't going to be as good as butterfly nuts, but somehow you did it. You honestly did. Greco-Roman wrestling. Greco-Roman wrestling used to be one wrestler versus other wrestler, while referee keeps score. The wrestlers are now on a team against the referee.
Oh.
The longer the referee is up and has use of their hands, they're able to add more points to their own score. The sooner the teamed up wrestlers can take down the referee, the lower the referee score will be. So it'll make a shift towards being more golf-like,
okay,
where you want lower scores. Speaking of which, could you tell me about the updates we've added to golf?
Guns.
For the caddies? Are we shooting the balls with guns now?
Yeah. Like
no more clubs. It's just guns now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry,
take your second. Have your fit.
Sorry.
Have your coughing fit.
I really want that treasure, and I don't think I can get it, so I'm going to move on.
The only treasure you need is friendship. We already got it.
T-shirt cannons. Sort of.
Would you like to give any more context for what you've just said?
Yeah. They're using T-shirt cannons to fire the balls instead of hitting them with clubs.
Oh. Okay.
Plus the guns.
Also, the other one we're changing is armed conflict. War. It's also the guns in that are also T-shirt cannons now too.
Yeah. And they use buckets and baby Christmas trees.
It's going to be really interesting on the battlefields coming soon.
Yeah.
The North Pole, I think, is going to have a side advantage because they're forging all those wonderful toys. They got all those little baby Christmas trees. And the third thing we said, T-shirt gun. What was the other one? Oh, they're all on the same team. No referees in the North Pole.
That's right. Because they're fighting for survival.
And soccer's going to be a little bit different, too. So due to the rise in popularity of cooking competitions, we're sort of going to be doing that sort of flavor.
All the players are replaced by celebrity chefs?
Yes. Other than that, rules stay the same, with the exception of there is also a touchdown pinata. There are pinatas in the goalposts instead of a goalie. If you pop the pinata, bonus points.
Oh.
If it just goes in the goal, whatever, that's a point.
Okay.
Pop the pinata, you get whatever mystery ingredient is inside to use for the rest of the match.
Chill.
We're talking paprika. We're talking smoked paprika. We're talking smoked cigarettes. Anything you could possibly imagine is in one of these pinatas.
I mean, I'm here for it.
Okay.
Obviously.
Now I'm getting coffee. Actually, I got coffee before I came here. It's gone now, though. Whoa, we got a sniper rifle?
Yeah.
Is that for Vincent? Nice. Our beloved changeling with a gun. That's my favorite part in Harry Potter, how there's that McGonagall one that can transform into a cat.
Uh-huh.
And then also just is the only wizard with a gun.
Yeah.
That was a pretty interesting touch. Really evened out the fight with Snape there at the end.
Yeah. When they're like, everyone's like, pull out your wands and let's have a duel. And she just fucking pulls out a gat and
starts
like,
blasting fools
what are you
down.
gonna do? What are you going to do?
Are you stepping?
Yeah.
Lord Voldemort? I'm not afraid.
Oh, everyone's just like,
I've got this piece.
confused and like, on both sides, everyone's just like, what?
McGonagall, are you kidding me? Nobody wants to arm the teachers. That's insane. and then she looks directly at Harry and says, "Arm this motherfucker."
Whoa.
And starts blasting fools.
Bold.
Yeah.
That's something. I'll do this.
I like your Pete's Dragon fight you're having.
Yeah. Yeah, this dragon is... We fought this dragon in the flashback sequence in Nibelheim with Sephiroth, and he just like one-shotted this dragon.
Nice.
And now I'm like investing a lot of time into this fight. But my goal with the dragon was to steal gold armlets, which are very good equipment.
Okay.
And I did on all three.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can just drop this fool.
Yeah.
Turn him into a frog. I want them to be a frog.
Oh, I didn't get Frog Song.
Yeah, you did. I just saw it.
Did I?
Yeah.
I wonder if I can.
No, I'm just lying to you. What's Frog Song do?
Turns him into a frog.
Good.
I'll try it.
I feel like it's not going to work, but I want it to work.
Yeah, we'll see.
We're in the research and development department right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, I put it to sleep,
Let's start for a second.
but then I woke it up. It's fine.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We've no doubt discussed this by now, but who's your favorite character in this one?
Kate Seth,
Kate Sith, okay.
for sure.
Like narratively or just mechanically?
I mean, mechanically they all pretty much function the same. The only difference really is their limit breaks. And I quite like Dice. I can't remember what his level 4 is. Or if I even ever used it. But I guess limit breaks wise it would probably be Tifa, because I like that she just gets like the like slots that just like keeps expanding on itself.
Okay.
Whereas like a lot of the other ones have like very practical, like practically useful limit breaks, but you only have access to 2 at a time usually. So like Eris has really good like healing stuff, but then I have to change it to get the higher ones, and I no longer have that. So it's like sometimes there's like a compromise involved.
It's okay, it won't be a problem for long. Spoilers.
Very low on ethers. This is one of those games that you were talking about when you were playing Chrono Trigger that like really hoards ethers from you.
Yeah.
Or I just used a lot of them lately.
I feel like a lot of RPGs until like the early 2000s really overvalued Magic. Or maybe I just don't give a shit about Magic and then don't realize that I should be investing more in it.
Alright, we're getting to the tail end of this dungeon.
This Dungan?
Yeah.
This Dungan Donuts?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Please do. Good. But yeah, narratively, yeah, Kate Seth is my favorite. But I can't tell you why.
Tell me everything. Just kidding, don't. I think I told you when we started this that the Completionist had a really interesting breakdown of Final Fantasy VII, where they made like, I think it was 4 or 5 different episodes of just like different aspects, and they were all like 20 or 30 minute long things with interviews and just going super deep in.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they've removed that from their channel. It's no longer available.
Really?
Yeah. He had a falling out with a guy who was kind of on his creative team, did some writing, kind of like had a character on his Completionist show. And they were never very public about what happened, but to some extent, falling out. The other guy wanted out, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And like a year later was like, hey, so you're still making money off those videos that I helped make.
Oh, shitty.
Either pay me all this money you owe me that you've made making them.
I guess that's fair.
Or take them down. It's like, I get it, he technically has a point, but also it's like, oh, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Just move on.
That's some shit.
Because, I mean, again, they didn't really go too into whatever their shit was. But it did kind of make it sound like it was a malicious thing to be like, getting back at them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can't win. I think they were in a legal battle for a while and like, oh, I can't win this, but I can take all these videos off your channel from you.
It does kind of seem like the kind of thing, like, I mean, in one aspect, he does kind of entitled to the money.
Yeah.
Right? But, I don't know if I'm supposed to actually be.
And I forget what exactly it was. I think he wanted money on stuff he was still making if he's going to keep those up. Or to take them down. Or it might have just been straight up take them down or we're going to go to court.
Yeah. I cannot enter that room, so I think this is just here for me to go in and be like, whoa,
remember this? Yeah, it's a bummer because for sure I think the completionist is probably the one YouTuber who works the hardest on every episode, his brand, his channel.
There's a lot of production that goes into it. Although I will say that Angry Video Game Nerd episodes are pretty, like, high of a production quality.
Yeah. And
I like a lot of that stuff he does himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he has like a team that work for Cinemassacre, but like he talks a lot in like non-AVGN episodes about the time that he spends working on AVGN episodes.
Well, for the completionist, he completes every game he plays.
Yeah.
And like absolute 100%'s them.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, like Rolf, like I know he like edits and writes all the videos, but the other guys like for like the more recent episodes do the actual like gameplay footage.
Oh, okay. Which I guess if his strength is writing, that's fine.
Well, like the early episodes, like he's talked about like that he ever since he was a little kid, he used to record games that he was playing. Like he has like cassettes that he recorded on his VCR of games that he was playing. So he's got like, you know, old footage of games that he has talked about using in AVGN, like the early AVGN episodes. But yeah, for like the newer stuff, he's got like some of his guys that help out. I was watching one of the like movie reviews, and they mentioned like one of the other guys mentions like, oh yeah, when I was doing like the gameplay footage for this game. And John was like, I never could have done that video if you had not done that. Because it was a game that he was like not good at and knew nothing about. I think it was Kingdom Hearts actually.
Yeah, Gerard sometimes for certain games will like stream the entire experience. Yeah. So he's just playing a game on stream for like 30 hours straight sometimes.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And like edits that footage into a completionist episode. Oh, that's cool.
I mean, he doesn't do it for everything, but for certain ones.
That's fun. Yeah, I appreciate the work that he does on that stuff.
Yeah,
I've watched like a lot of completionist stuff. I'm hesitant to like go down like rabbit holes of like discovering like or like investing in other YouTubers. Yeah,
it's been a bother lately just because the algorithm has affected what he produces.
Really?
Because he used to do a lot of retro games and just like whatever he felt like playing. They'd play it on Beard Bros, finish it.
Now you have to do like relevant stuff in order to like get views. Yeah.
And so like I've been watching lots of it because I'm like, oh, I don't want spoilers on a game that just came out.
Yeah.
And especially his stuff is so spoiler heavy because he completes it.
Right.
You're going to get 100% of the game.
So did you get stuff like spoilers for Final Fantasy VII watching those episodes? I know.
Because I'd watched it like a year or two before you brought me on the show. So I had like distant memories of it. And I think in our early episodes I was like, yeah, I'd like to go back and watch that just to like have that information side by side. But yeah, it was probably after like 3 or 4 months of us doing this that they got taken down. Do you want to pop into this boss fight on the next thrilling installment?
Yeah.
Is that the next move?
That's the next move.
Boss fight, baby!
Baby! Sorry, I wasn't talking to the microphone. Boss fight, baby!
Boss fight, baby!
Pressing and play. Continue.